Hello travelers, welcome back to the Evrim-Yıldız Oracle Workshop. You are currently tuned in for bite-sized messages with zodiac piles. Today we're taking a look at urgent messages from your future self regarding your present, centering around the upcoming full moon. We will be asking for insight on what your future self can help you with. For those of you watching around the time this is posted, this applies to the full moon in Scorpio, and if you're not, that's completely fine. This is still timeless, and if you want, you can apply this to the upcoming full moon or take it only as messages from your future self. Remember that this reading is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I simply aim to reflect the energy or spill tea you already know about. If you'd like to request topics, be sure to comment. Also, thank you everyone again for your support. One of my shorts surpassed 1K views for the first time, and so I want to thank every single one of you. So today we're doing a 10-minute tarot reading per pile. Yes, you may choose from 3 piles based on the images or the zodiac signs. For today's piles, we have 3 moons. All timestamps for the piles are below. As a disclaimer, tarot is not a substitute for professional help of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I currently do not offer personal readings. Do enjoy your stay. Hello, pile 1 and the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at messages from your future self. And for those of you that are watching this video as it comes out, we're also going to be looking at the full moon energy. However, you do not have to be watching this video specifically on a full moon or this full moon. This still applies in a timeless sense as well. Your cards for the day are the 7 of Wands, the Lovers, Reverse 10 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Your oracle card for the day is number 32, Escapist. Come home to yourself. Now, pile 1, the message I see from your future self is actually so clear. I'm actually kind of shocked. It's lock in. Like, you may be going through a hard time right now. With the 7 of Wands, you might feel like you're fighting against something. With the reverse 10 of Swords that's hurted you so badly in the past. Perhaps you're confronting something especially, and this might feel more emotionally painful than others might assume. I know this is specific, but for example, you're in some sort of confrontation with for example only, let's say with your parents, and from the outside, other people, for example, relatives, and again, for example, I cannot stress this enough, your relatives are like, oh, this isn't, what you're doing is kind of off, but it's not that painful, and for you, it's like you have this like inner fire burning in your gut, like, what do you mean it's not that painful? I feel it right now. And again, this does not have to be, but only an example. What your future self is trying to tell you is keep it up. You made a choice with the Lovers. It was a very big one. And with the combo in the beginning with the 7 of Wands and the reverse 10 of Swords, this was probably something that nobody expected. Perhaps you knew that you would make this decision someday, but others were like, whoa, pile 1, what are you doing? And what your future self is saying, you did the right choice. Keep it up. You made the choice, now stick to it. And with the reverse 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you're at the cusp of a new life. Because the 10 of Swords is already reversed, I will assume that you have already crossed Rubicon. So Rubicon describes, like once you cross the bridge, once you cross Rubicon, there is no coming back. It has a very great story behind it. And I would recommend checking it out if you're interested. And with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords? Whoa. I mean the Ace of Wands. It's like you're weaponizing what has been weaponized against you before. It's like perhaps you were made to feel like you cannot escape, like you cannot evolve, like you cannot get better. And you're like, no, like, shut up. I'll do my own thing. And with your oracle card, Escapist, you may feel like sometimes you just want to drift away. Like, yeah, I made the decision, but do I really want to stick to this? Or the consequences of it? Oh, that might be the thing. Going back to the family example, and again, just an example. You might feel like good God, I did this confrontation, but what are going to be the consequences? Like, am I going to be able to get the support? Or what are others going to think of me? And you might have this feeling like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I want to do something else. I want to spend my time differently. Like, I don't want to be consumed by this. And what your future self is trying to tell you is you do not have to be consumed by it. You do not have to consume the situation either. You may be thinking in a very black and white way, like either you win completely, 100%, nothing left, no crumbs left, or the situation wins over you and you have like a spiritual death, like your soul like is completely crushed. And your future self is telling you, no, wait, no. You are in a situation where, I mean, even the backgrounds of the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it's black and white, quite literally. But that's a feeling. That's a feeling, but reality is made of, the message coming through is, the reality of things is much more complicated than just black and white. You may feel like this, and that doesn't mean that it's wrong. Do not twist my words. That's not wrong. Emotions can't be wrong. But emotions are a part of reality. It's not the entirety. So another message coming through from your future self is you will come to a point that where this black and white situation or the feeling, that's not going to be relevant anymore. You're going to get out of this. You're going to get the Ace of Wands and you're going to be out of there. But all of this still depends on you sticking to the decision. Don't fall back on old habits. And important message, do not limit your emotions. Do not think of this as like, oh, so I'm not supposed to feel anything, and if I don't feel, if I'm only logical, I'll get through this very easily. No. That's not the message coming through. With escapism and the Lovers, it's like you made the choice, it was the right one, and it's a choice that a lot of others don't make. You may feel like you're alone in this. That's another thing. You may feel like, am I seriously alone in this path? You might feel like others don't understand you or the choice you made. Just like in the family example, you might feel like all my relatives think that I'm crazy. And the message coming through from your future self is, no, you're not alone, first of all. And second of all, the volatile situation you're in right now, with the black in the Ten of Swords, and the white in the Ace of Wands, that's not going to be forever. You see, below the cards, both of them have a pretty limited color scheme. And, however, this doesn't mean that it's your sole reality at this point. You will come out of this situation. Your future self's message coming through is also, you're at the cusp of your new life. You may feel like, oh God, like I'm gonna get consumed by, I'm gonna get consumed by this, or this thing is completely gonna end. Keep it slow. Calm down. take things one at a time, not everything at once. Yes, you made a decision, and that was probably a very, very important decision in your life. But that doesn't mean that now you have to make a complete 180. Like, you don't have to change every single thing in your life right now. Change is necessary. However, it's not I'll put it like this. Nobody can change everything at once. That simply doesn't happen. What your future self is also trying to tell you, you do not have to become a completely different person now. Like, you can still enjoy the things that you do. You can still pull through with the things or the people you love. Because if you completely abandon also everything that you love like this, well, just like the escapist card, you will probably fall back on old habits. And a lot of you in this pile may have a problem with procrastination. You will fall back on old habits, and suddenly you're back in the Ten of Swords. So that's what your future self is trying to warn you about, and also congratulate you for making this decision. In pile 1, that's what I see for that's what I see for your message today. And I hope you have a great full moon, and I'll see you in another reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2 and the fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at messages from your future self, as well as the full moon energy. Now, as of the time I'm recording this, tomorrow is a full moon. However, this is still a timeless message. If you're looking at this right now, or when it will be a full moon soon, this also applies to the coming full moon. However, this is not a requirement to watch this reading. Now, pile 2, your cards for the day are the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and at the bottom of the deck, you have Reverse Chariot. I seriously forgot the name of that card for a second. And your oracle card for the day is 31, Universe. We're all just stardust. Now, pile 2, your message coming through from your future self is your self-sabotage in the form of emotional detachment is hurting you right now. Now, here we see so much, like so much good energy, like Ace of Cups, okay, 10 of Cups, whoa, like the Wheel of Fortune, yes, and then like at the edge we have like Seven of Swords, which again, cards are not necessarily good or evil alone. That's also not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is we have here success, new beginning, things turning in your favor, self-sabotage. Like, whoa, like, hello? It's like, and that's also a big focus in your reading today, Seven of Swords. Now, the reason why I have the bottom of the deck energy is, if you're new here, I usually do not put the bottom of the deck also on the table, though for today in your pile it was relevant. We see here, like, things are going very well in your favor. Like, I don't like 10 of Cups, hello, like another 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, like whoa, and then at the edge, we have self-sabotage. We have the person that's still looking back. At the bottom of the deck, we have Reverse Chariot. Feel like you're losing control. Now, the message coming through from your future self, pile 2, is you may be thinking, but do I deserve it? All of these blessings coming into your life, you might not even be able to see it right now, because of your mental state. It's like, do I deserve it? Are these blessings really supposed to be mine? A message coming through from your future self is, pile 2, it seems like for a long time, all you knew was chaos. All you knew was pain. Nothing else. You may have went through such deep troubles. And now your mentality from those times that kept you alive, that made you function, you have to leave them in the past. With reverse chariot, the message I see that you're currently in is that you still have these blessings. It's not like they're not here. They wouldn't be on the table. They are on the table. But it's like you're still having afterthoughts. You're like, but do I deserve it? Do I have to do this, or will I lose this? Can I make this stay? Can I make this function? And your future self is coming through to say, the question, but do I deserve it? That's so irrelevant. Do you want it? Then get it. You may feel like, at least emotionally, like you're in a very volatile situation. You might feel like one day you're feeling like, I do have these blessings, life is going well, and 4 hours later you're like having an existential crisis. Some of you may also be drawn to pile 1. I will not spoiler, but if you are drawn to pile 1, do check it out. Some messages there might also resonate with you. And what I also want to talk about here in your reading, you have so many hands. Your image of the day, you see the hand, taking up all the stars, I can't even speak. Like the hand that's open. It's almost like the stars are coming out of it. Your oracle card, universe. It's like the hand is still open and you have the stars in it. It's almost like the stars that were so distant to you at some point. You were dreaming of having these things you have today. And right now, the stars, with the universe card, you have it in your hands. Damn. Even with the Ace of Cups, you see the open hand? You see what I'm talking about here? It's like creation. It's like your future self is trying to tell you, bro, you created this. Why aren't you taking it? You planted this tree. You made, you're already out of the tent. Look at the 7 of Swords. Those tents, you're looking back now, but you're already out of it. Why are you looking back? You're already out the tent. You do not have to take on these swords. You're already out of the tent. And it's with the Chariot that's in reverse, it's you already have the Chariot. You're already sitting in it. It's your future self is telling you, can you go for it? Come on now. You worked so hard for this. You've worked so much for this. You created this. It's you were dreaming of this. You were dreaming of independence, creation, power to some extent, happiness, 10 of Cups, a new beginning, Ace of Cups, things going in your favor for once, the Wheel of Fortune. And now you're sitting here but do I deserve it? It's the self-sabotage. And where emotional detachment comes in is I guess emotional detachment is perhaps not the right word for all of you. Perhaps the right word is not recognizing that happiness, not allowing yourself to feel it. It's come on now, you came all this way. Why are you stopping yourself from feeling that happiness? Your future self is also trying to tell you here, the door that you always wanted to go through, you built that door, you created the door. That door, you're looking at it from a distance and you think it's closed, but it's not locked. Push. go through the door, bro. And another message coming through from your future self is like you are allowed to feel happy, like, and you have to let yourself feel. Perhaps for some of you, perhaps not allowing yourself to celebrate what you have like gotten was a big part of your survival, and now you're like emotionally detaching from your successes as well. It's like you're emotionally detaching from your success. You're trying to emotionally detach from the past that hurt you. Like you're trying to emotionally detach from everything, thinking that, oh, that's gonna keep me safe, and your future self is telling you, no, it's not. Accepting it. Like, yeah, sadness, terrible, feels terrible, but that's not what you have right now. And even if you feel like you do not have these things that I'm talking about here, you are about to. And your future self is telling you, you have to be ready to feel happy. Like, come on now, you created all of this, and now you're not even allowing yourself to feel it. Makes no sense. It's not even makes no sense. It's like you don't have to feel like you deserve it. Just feel it. That will come after. The last message I really want to tell you again from your future self, because I do feel like it's most important. Go for it. That door isn't locked. Push and go in and claim all of your blessings. Damn. And that, pile 2, is the message I see for you for today from your future self. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at messages from your future self, as well as the full moon energy. Now, this is still a timeless reading. At the time I'm creating this video, tomorrow is a full moon. So, if you're watching this as it releases, or before or during a full moon, this also applies to the full moon, but it is not a requirement to watch this reading. Now, pile 3, your cards for the day are the 6 of Pentacles, reverse 3 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Swords. And your oracle card for the day is number 10, red, forgive. Now, pile 3, the message coming from your future self is, consider the time you have right now as rest or timeout. We see with the reverse 3 of Cups, perhaps you had a very troubling phase in your life before. Perhaps this wasn't something that say shaked you in a financial sense. Could be, but for a lot of you it's much more on an emotional or a mental level. For a lot of you, this may have been also in regards to your friendships, or perhaps even a partner. Whatever it was, what your future self is trying to tell you is you're not bad for taking time. The 4 of Swords is often regarded as a card that's very still. It's like, often people think like, oh, like he's doing nothing. He's just lying there. But that's not true, and it's actually very far from the truth. The 4 of Swords represents somebody that has had a very troubling time. It is a card that comes right after the 3 of Swords, which is a card of a lot of pain. And the 4 of Swords is there to rest, but also to gather him, herself, themselves back and their psyche and be like, no, like I need a rest right now, like I need space, and to get back the mental clarity. Now, the message from your future self is also, like, find yourself again. You will, what you're going through right now, the phase of your life right now, that's not gonna be the rest of your life forever. You might feel like, some of you, pile 3, you might feel like your manifestations have been delayed in some sort of sense. You might feel like the universe somehow abandoned you or isn't responding to you. And your future self is trying to tell you, delay is not punishment. Delay is here for you to have time to rest. It's like your manifestations or whatever you think that it's been delayed, that's not delayed. It's waiting for you. Think of it as the other way around. It's not like they're going away from you. No. Like they're waiting for you at the door. For a lot of you, this is connected to some sort of forgiveness. Though I do believe, even though this has some sort of like a physical counterpart, like a person or a situation, for a lot of you, this might also be internal. Like, you have to forgive yourself for something. Perhaps this is something, for a lot of you, the troubling situation you may have experienced in the near past was perhaps not the thing that has shaken you up so much, but it was the reminder. It's what it reminded you of that shook you up so badly. Now, I want to read the description of your oracle card off of the guidebook. Number 10, red, forgive. You've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No, forgive them on your own terms, if and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights. We also see the color red pop up twice. Or actually thrice. Oh wow, wait, in all the cards actually were. I was a little too fast there. The major parts where the reading pops up, other than this oracle card, is in the top 2 cards, the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, where both are both are on the clothes. Though I must say these are not the clothes that, it's more like a cloak. It's not something that you wear directly on your skin. There's something under it. And now you might be thinking, oh my god, bro, what is my tarot reader talking about? Like, it's not the skin, or what are you trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, you might feel like you can only forgive on a very surface level. Like, you cannot let this get close to you or closer to you. And what your future self is trying to tell you is, you do not have to. You do not have to forgive. You do not have to forgive for others' sake. For a lot of you in this pile, you may have been told, forgiveness is the essence of everything. You have to forgive, and you have to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And your future self is telling you, when people say things like this, they're not talking about, oh, you have to forgive the other person. Sometimes they are. But what's really meant with forgiveness is forgiving yourself. Number 1, for the things that you did. And number 2, for the things that you did not do. And number 3, for everything you felt and you did not feel. Number 4, for everything you did and you did not do. I think that was a repetition, but I'll keep that in. Perhaps for some of you, it's very important, the thing that you did and you did not do. Your future self, pile 3, is coming through to tell you, listen, the rest, the end that you experienced, it prevented a much bigger catastrophe. With the reverse 3 of Cups, we're not even near a 10. So what I'm gathering here is that this situation that hurt you in the near past, it happened to prevent something much bigger from hurting you. So that in the Four of Swords, so that you get your rest. And remember, you will overcome this. Now, another thing I'd like to mention is that the Ace of Cups is a card that also popped up in pile 2. So you may also feel connected to pile 2 somehow. For some reason today, every pile is somehow collateral related to one another, which is something that does not happen on this channel a lot. Only if you want to, do consider it. And, it's like the Ace of Cups, the new emotional beginning. You can only get there once you accepted the emotions. And I'm not telling you, like what you're going through is so easy, just get up and do it. No, that's not what I'm saying. Take the time, because you've already been granted the time to rest, so take it. What your future self is also trying to tell you is, you do not have to go in this extremely fast pace that is ideal for you. Sure, you can get on the pace after you have rested, but take the time now. Perhaps the reason your future self is focusing on this seemingly small situation, I'd say, not to discourage your emotions and not to tell you that the situation doesn't matter, but in the grand scheme of things, is because perhaps this situation has opened an emotional wound in you of blaming yourself, which is far, far beyond this situation. And your future self is trying to tell you, use this time to rest and take some steps to forgiving yourself. You do not have to do it necessarily about these people. Consider taking this time for yourself, because when you do, you will be able to share much more in your near future, when you feel well again and when you're already in your Ace of Cups. And that's what I see for you today, pile 3. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in another reading. Goodbye!